Yo, what's up, good people? What's good? It's your man McPrice Action back with another video. Um, on the last video, sorry guys, I completely changed everything, so I'm just gonna start over, because you can understand I had to do some analysis over the weekend, so I had to start over. But don't worry, I still remember what we were doing, and with this video guys I'm promise I'm gonna try and be as quick as possible. Okay, so last time I remember we were on the weekly time frame and I was explaining liquidity and fair value gaps. So continuing in that same way guys, if you remember correctly, I did say that we were on this uh area here. This was our target, right? So let me just mark it out quickly because I had to delete all those the markings for my analysis. But don't worry, I'm gonna show you guys everything. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys step by step on how you actually become a profitable trader. All right, I promise, I'm showing you all my secrets. There's nothing to it, guys. It's not magic. All right. Today's a Monday. We've got a live market that we can do some analysis on. So hopefully maybe you guys will see the direction and everything and how everything is going right now. So yeah, if you want to see my entries from last week Friday, you can check out the first video, and the second video I think is still there. And then you can come back to this video and then we continue with the analysis, guys. Please, if you like my content so far, consider subscribing, like the videos, guys. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm to promote my videos to other people who might be interested in this type of content. So, without further ado, remember, guys, we have this area here that we marked out to say that this is our target, right? So, we have areas of imbalance, and remember, areas of imbalance are FVGs, right? So, on the highest time frame, which is on the weekly, on the monthly, there is no FVGs on this area. So I just want to show you guys here. This does not qualify as an FVG as the the candle is still forming, right? This does not qualify as a FVG because this particular candle has not yet closed, right? We're still on that candle. As you can see, we have 13 hours for that candle to close, right? So we go down to the weekly. On the weekly, we do have a FVG, which was mitigated, right? It's this FVG over here. If you look carefully, if you zoom in, let me try and zoom in for you guys so that you can see that this is actually an FVG which was mitigated. And then we're going to just mark it out for the time being. I am going to remove this, however, because we need to go to lower time frame and too many drawings get too confusing. So I'm just marking it out for you guys so that you can see that this is the FVG area and it was mitigated right here by this candle, right? I hope we're still on the same page. And moving on, guys. So uh, leaving that FVG area marked out there, we know our initial target from there is going to be this area here, which when after price mitigated here, it went up and we broke this area. We took liquidity rather. Excuse me, guys. My Forex language is not fluent, so if I'm not saying the correct terminologies, you're just gonna have to forgive me, guys. Um, I'm more of a I'm more focused on making money more than the terminology or other things. So as you can see, liquidity was taken here, right? So what do we do now? We go to the lower time frame because now we want to see where is price gonna rebalance, right? Because after taking that high, after taking this high here, Price needs to come back and rebalance somewhere. We're not looking for price to come and take this area here, this liquidity, because we took this high, right? So we're looking for price to come rebalance and then go up. So for us to see FVGs here in this area here, we need to go to lower time frames. So we go down to the daily, excuse me. We go down to the daily time frame. I'm trying to be as quick as I can, guys. Going down to the daily time frame, we do see that there is also a FVG over here. Let me just mark it out. Let me just mark it out here. Ooh. Ads. Just mark it out over here, guys. This is another FVG. This is a fair value gap, guys. Remember, the highest fair value gap, the highest time frame fair value gap is the one that's relevant. Lower time frames are because now you're looking for smaller targets. As you can see here, after we took liquidity here, right? We took this liquidity. So now what we're looking for is for price to come rebalance, right? So the candle that took liquidity is this candle, the specific candle that took liquidity. Let me just mark it out, this candle. Okay. So as you can see in this area here, there is no FVGs that we can see at the current moment, right? So what do we need to do? Because we're not expecting price to come and take this area here. We're looking for a rebalancing around these areas, anywhere here, okay? So for us to be able to see any FVGs, price always creates FVGs, guys. So for us to see any FVGs being created here, we need to go to lower time frame, right? So we go down to the 4-hour time frame. And we're still looking for FVGs. Remember, we marked this area out to say that this is our daily FVG. Okay, so the more you analyze, you don't forget these things, guys. You continue remembering which time frame you marked that FVG out. Okay, so we're looking for areas of imbalance. Okay, so here on the 4-hour, we can see there is an FVG here. Let me just mark it out. There's an FVG over here. But if you look at that FVG, it was also mitigated. Right? It was mitigated right here. Okay? So we're not looking for price to come back to that area. We're not looking for price to come back and rebalance here on this area. We're not looking for price to take liquidity here. We're looking for price to balance around here, which it did here. Okay. So moving on. Do we see any FVGs? No FVGs, no FVGs so far. Okay. So what do? We go down to the lower time frame, guys, because remember, we're on our higher time frame premise. We've got this target. This area here is our target. Okay. So we're looking for areas of imbalance. So one thing that you'll notice is that after price rebalanced here on this area, it went up, but we never took liquidity here. Okay, so since we are on an uptrend, we're looking to take this liquidity, guys. So price never took liquidity, went up, came down here, couldn't take this liquidity, went up, came back down, couldn't take this liquidity, right? So we're looking to continue until we take this liquidity. Okay, remember that. So what do since we don't see areas of rebalancing here? We're gonna go down to the lower time frame. We'll go down to the 1-hour time frame, right? So let's check it out. Let's check out what's happening on the 1-hour. We have an FVG on the 1-hour here on this area. Sorry guys, that's my kids outside there. We've got this area here. okay, which was mitigated as well. A question that you guys might ask is, why then did price come back and take this area here? Okay, the explanation to that is because price failed to take um this liquidity area here. Sorry, let me mark it out. It failed to take this liquidity area over here. But however, we did take this liquidity here, right? And then price had to come down and rebalance. So the rebalancing, because price went from here, oh, because price went from here, taking that FVG and went up to take this liquidity, it had to come back down here on this area because there's FVGs, FVG areas below that FVG. Below this FVG, there are other areas that price needs to come back and rebalance. Okay, that's it. That's all you need to know for now. But higher time frame premise suggests that price is going up. Okay, so what do? We go down to lower time frames because we're not looking for price to come take this area here. We're not looking for price to take that area. We're looking for liquidity here and ultimately here. Okay, so we're looking for lower time frame FVGs. So go down to the lower time frame. Do we have FVGs on the lower time frame on the 30 minutes? Yes, we do have FVGs on the lower time frame on the 30 minutes over here. Let me just mark it out for you guys. Oops. So I mark out all my FVGs, guys, so that I can be clear on direction, where direction is going, right? This is my FVG that I'm going to mark out here. This is the FVG, and price clearly came to that FVG and mitigated it here and then went up. Okay, that's all we need to know for now. So when price did go up, one other thing that you need to notice is that price we can't really say that it failed to take the highs. However, it did take FVGs. There's an FVG here. There's an FVG at this area here. I'm not going to mark that out because we're not looking to sell. We're looking to buy. Okay. There is an FVG here and price respected that FVG. Price went up, respected FVG, came back down, took this liquidity area here. Why? Because there's areas of imbalance here that price needed to come collect here before going up. Okay, this is now on the 30 minutes, guys. Remember, our target is all the way here. Okay, so that's all we need to look for. That's all we need to look for. We need to be looking for buys, guys. We're looking for buys. Any area that we can find that we see that, okay, this is a good area to be looking for buys, that's going to be our buy area. Okay. So now that we know that this area is our after price went up. Sorry, guys. I keep confusing my tools. After price came here, mitigated the FVG, we went up, came down, collected liquidity. Why? Because on lower time frames, there's FVGs or areas of imbalance that price needed to collect here before ultimately going up. We know that here on these areas, there must be areas of what? Imbalance, guys. So price, that's why price came down to this area. Now we're looking to enter here by these areas, our buys, and have our stop loss area here and buy all the way. Why? If you go down to lower time frames, guys, you will definitely see that there are FVGs that needed to be mitigated on that area. On the 15-minute, there's nothing, as you can see. But if you go down to lower time frames, you eventually come across FVGs or areas of imbalance that price needed to come collect. Right? I don't personally like going down to the 1 minute, but for the sake of this video, I just want to explain where these areas of imbalance are And if you look on your chart as well, you're gonna notice these areas. So this is one of the areas, guys. Uh, it's a Monday today. If you looking at this video, if you're watching this video on Monday right now after I post it, so you might actually get opportunities to enter if you're in South Africa. My entry times are 3 o'clock. So what I would do, I would mark out 3 o'clock. So I would take my vertical line and I would mark out 3 o'clock. That's my 3 o'clock vertical line. Let me check. I actually mark it out on the 1 hour so that it can be as accurate as possible. Okay, so it is 3 o'clock marked out, right? So for the rest of the day, I'll just let price play out, see what's happening with price, how it moves. You actually really can't predict price where price is going. All you can do is just wait and see. So whether price goes down, whether it goes up, at the end of the day, what determines my entries for today is what the 1 hour candle does at three after 3 o'clock. So I'm gonna wait for the 3 o'clock candle to form and close. So depending on how it closes, that's where my entries are gonna be. So possibly the candle closes over here. These are gonna be my stop losses. I hope you guys understand that because we are looking for buys. Okay. So this is not it. I'm sure some of you guys don't understand this fair value concept and fair value and liquidity concept, but this is maybe the best way I can explain it right now because I'm trying to make this video as short as possible. But it's a whole series, guys, and there's still more that I need to share with you guys. This fair value theory, as you can see, these markings that I did here are not the markings that you saw earlier when I started the video. That's because there is a more advanced or more confluence to make sure that your trade is going towards the direction that you are looking for. Okay. Um, so I'm gonna be sharing that on the next video, guys. I'm trying to make these videos as short as possible so that I'm talking about different subjects on every video and trying to be as clear as possible, and also at the same time trying not to bombard you guys with too much information, because when you have too much information, you end up not doing anything. So if you watch one video at a time, it doesn't matter, guys. No one is in a rush, and I'd also urge you not to be in a rush to get into the markets. Watch as many videos as you can, and take all the time you need. Trade on a demo, try these concepts on demo, right? Look for these FEG areas, look for these areas of imbalance. And if you have any questions, guys, please leave your questions in the comments, and I'll make sure to I'll try to respond to your comments, and maybe some of your comments might need for me to record some videos, and I'll do that. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. The next video I'll be talking about areas support and resistance, because those also do apply. Okay, we've got support and resistance in the strategy as well. As you can see, this is a support and resistant area. Okay, but for us to go more in depth, or in depth sorry, more in depth with that topic, you guys are going to have to watch the next video. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I hope you like my content, and if you do, please consider subscribing, like the video, guys. It really helps me out a lot. Thanks. See you again on the next video. Cheers.